All right, guys, so this is before installing that thing. I just want to get a sound clip real quick. All right, so this is an after video. I put the muffler in. You can see right there, the 20-incher. Pretty simple. See how it sounds. All right, guys, so just a quick recap of that video. Once I put on that muffler, it didn't really sound too different on the video, but just driving it around town, driving on the highway after thousands of miles that I've put on it, because it's taken me that long to actually edit this video. So the difference is having that muffler versus not having the muffler. And by the way, I just took off that muffler. Because now it's like March, it's like almost the end of March. As you can see right here, this is where I store it. I may put it back on for next winter, but the biggest concern that I had was just turning that truck on in the middle of the winter. And granted, I live in Texas and the winters aren't that brutal. But you know what, when I haven't turned on the truck in like 2 days with a 5-inch straight exhaust and it's like 30 degrees outside, the whole 2 streets around me will hear my truck once I start it. And so that's one concern that I had, which is why I bought that muffler, put it on prior to the winter. But the 2 major differences that I saw was that once I got on to the truck on the highway, probably dropped from like 6th to 4th or from like 6th to 3rd, it's not as loud. And that's obvious. And I think that's the difference between why people go from like 4 inches to 5-inch straight exhausts, because it just sounds that much better when you get on it. All right, so that's the first biggest difference that I saw. Second major difference was when you're once you're taking off. Say you putting in the drive after backing out from a parking spot or whatever. You're leaving your driveway, leaving your house, leaving your community. It does steal a little bit of that whine and that noise that you may have driving off, compared to just having that straight no muffler exhaust. So it will sound more whistly with obviously the straight exhaust versus the muffler. You will still hear that whistly, but it does steal a lot of that noise that you have taken off. I took it off, love the way it sounds. I may not put it back on in the winter, just because I love the difference between how it sounds without the muffler. Hopefully that wraps it up. All right, see y'all.